You are welcome for the second week of our lectures. Just like we mentioned last week, we have 4 different topics under this use of library, and we treated 2 topics, which has to do with the definition of library and the different type of library. This week, which is the second week, we are going to be discussing cataloging and classification. Catalog is being defined as an arrangement of bibliographic record in a library, and by this we are going to be having 6 types of cataloging. Here, when we say bibliographic record, we mean those information available on a particular library resource, which can be used in describing that particular resources. By this, when we say bibliographic record, we mean, if it is book, we mean the name of the author, the title of the book, the place of publication, the publisher's name, the date of publication, the pagination, and the ISBN, which is the International Standard Book number. All these one mentioned, they are those things that we refer as bibliographic records. When you are talking of the type of library, the first one we have printed book catalog, we have shelf catalog, we have card catalog, we have shelf list, we have computerized catalog, and we have OPAC. And the full meaning of OPAC is online public access catalog. Out of the 6 types of catalog mentioned, we'll be taking them one after the other. The first one, which is A, is printed book catalog. As the name suggests, it resembles a book or a register in appearance. The entries are printed on separate sheets as per desired arrangement, and their sheets are then bound together to form a book or register. It is easy to prepare, however, it lacks flexibility. Entries for newly coming books cannot be accommodated at a proper place. Hence, it requires frequent revision. So when we are talking of book catalog here, what we mean is the information available, the bibliographic record available in the library will be arranged and bound together in such a way that it will be more than 49 pages. At the end of the day, you refer to that one as book catalog. Why they say it's not flexible is because in most occasions, if you have new entries into the library, you cannot be able to insert it into the entry. So for that reason, this type of catalog is not flexible. The next one is the sheet catalog. This one is in form of a separate sheet, just like an handout, preferable of manila paper, on which a couple of entries are printed. The sheet is punched at one side and loosely bounded, either with a spiral treated or a comb spine. This form resembles the book form, as it shares most of the advantage of the book form. It is a bit superior to the book form in the sense that it partly overcomes the non-flexibility problem faced by the former type of catalog. Here, when we are talking of a sheet catalog, it's just a paper that is being put together, just like spiral banded or stapled together, in such a way that you can easily remove one and replace another one. Unlike the book catalog that is bounded together, this one is a little bit loose and it's more flexible compared to that of book catalog. And the next one is the card catalog. Card catalog is just like the name implies. It's just like a card, which the size is not more than 12.5 times 7.5 centimeters. In most occasions, it's coming like a card, which is having a punch in a rectangular shape. It will be arranged from A to Z based on the number of authors that a user or a client can flip into by going to the tray available in the library. So for this, it's a little bit flexible compared to card catalog and the sheet catalog. The non-flexibility problem faced by the previous physical form of catalog was gravely felt. In order to eradicate it fully. Stiff paper card of a dimension of 12.5 times 7.5 centimeter is being used, and the size is 0.25 millimeter thickness. The next one is the shelf catalog. As the name implied, this type of catalog is always appeared on the shelf. In most occasions, they use this type of catalog in secondary school because their resources always coming in a subject manner. So the subject will be presented on the shelf, and the shelf will be guided using shelf guide. The next one is the computerized catalog. The problem faced by the previous form of catalog have been overcome to a great extent by the computer. With the advent of computer, the library activity ranging from acquisition to withdrawal of books from the library record can be automated. Same in the field of cataloging. In this type of cataloging, it is easier for the user to access the available resources in the library where they are using a local network. All the computers that will be found in that library, whatever you are looking for within the library, is going to be available for you, and you can also access those materials easily. This one is just for you to have the description, the bibliographic record of a particular resources that you are looking for. Once you have that information, you meet the librarian. The librarian should be able to use the available information you give to him and key it into the system. You'll be able to get the information for you as easy as that. But this one is more of narrower compared to the one that is going to be mentioned after this one. It uses a local network and it serves user as easy as possible. The next one is OPAC. The full meaning for OPAC is online public access catalog. The OPAC cannot only be used in a stand-alone computer, but can also be put in the intra or internet. This makes it possible for library to extend its services not only to its client but to the interested group. Extend its services not only to the client but to the interested needy people of the locality, region, nation, or the entire world. OPA or computerized catalog is very dynamic in the sense that it is highly flexible, easy, and economical to maintain, capable of meeting almost every possible appropriate possible people of the users. Then the next one is classification. Classification is seen as a process of arranging, grouping, coding, organizing book and other library materials. Example, serials, sound recording, moving images, cartographic material, manuscript, computer, file, and e-resources, etc., etc. Blena 2021 defined library classification as a system of organization of knowledge by which library resources are arranged and ordered systematically. Classification can be grouped into three major categories, which include LCC, that is Library of Congress Classification Scheme. It uses mixed notation, that is alphabet and number. In most occasions, alphabet is always the main heading, while number came as a result of subheading. The next one is Dewey Decimal Classification Scheme. This one uses symbol notation. Example of it is 000 to 099, which stands for philosophy. The next one, which stands for general material. The next one is 100 to 199, which stands for philosophy. The third one is universal decimal classification. This one also uses mixed notation, but it uses symbol notation. But the symbol notation here is different from that of DTC because the other one has three figures, while this one only stands alone. In most occasions, this one uses subheading as decimal point. This is the end of our lectures as far as this area is concerned. Thank you very much for listening.